I'm not gonna lie, I try my best to be understanding, but at a certain point, it is just best for you to shut the fuck up talking to me. I'm not. Hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl Britt Brett going live with the Bree Talk and Bay Squad. We got to talk about Big Sean and Jhene Aiko's messy relationship. But before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? Child, let's get into this video where she's asking where her ring at that caused the girls to dig up this footage from Charlamagne's podcast.
No, there has not been a secret industry marriage. I think that it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. I don't know if to me, marriage symbolizes like the best relationship. You know, people be like, oh, you got to get married. To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, oh, you have to get married. But then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced. The divorce rate's so fucking high. And I am someone who, I'm not like discounting anything, and I'm not saying that we aren't going to get married. But what I'm saying is that it's just, I would like to do a lot. I would like to, and I don't like putting our personal business out there like that either. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, I feel like, in general.
Well, take it from somebody who's been with a woman for 26 years, right? It's always going to be ups and downs.
Period.
The work's never going to stop.
Yeah.
Especially raising
26
kids.
years?
Been with her 26 years. Got married in 2014.
Oh,
so
shit.
you're married for 10.
Wow.
So it's going to always be ups and downs.
So what took you 16 years to get married?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's kind of like a hard
I really
thing,
don't know. I really, truly, honestly don't know. In my mind, I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be, right? But I did know this is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life. So my mentality is, hey, I already know it's going to be, it's no relationship is going to be perfect all the time. So if you're thinking that you got to wait for this fairy tale magical awakening where everything's going to be all good.
Someone asked. I didn't ask.
As much as COVID-19 has this shit fucked up, that's how much.
Boo. Boring.
I love you just
enough.
Just enough.
Yeah.
What about you?
Can you like do a dance or something for me? Like, this is my show. You're the guest. Come on, Aries.
Why don't you do a dance for me?
Do that Aries thing that you do.
How much you love me?
Why you look like that? I love you enough for the both.
People don't want to hear this shit. People don't want to fucking hear this shit.
Well, someone asked. Somebody asked. Someone wants to see you twerk.
Somebody said this was awkward. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
You can literally tell she's more into him than he is into her. I mean, they did meet when she was married to Dr. Genius. And baby, when it was time for them to divorce and everything was final, he was alluding that she had cheated on him the whole time while she was creating 2088 with her alleged co-worker who ended up to be her second baby daddy, baby. Don't let your husband keep you from your boyfriend or whatever the girls be saying on the internet. But in the end, Jhene Aiko had to pay Dot to leave so that she could have an amicable relationship in the music industry because, baby, he was airing her out. So much so, when she was finally divorced, she tatted Big Sean on her arm as a symbol of love just for her to turn around and cover it up because it was rumored he was cheating on her. She took him back. They worked things out. They ended up getting pregnant. A lot of people thought after she gave birth, they were secretly married based on how they interacted. But Big Sean, in my opinion, does not believe in marriage. Big Sean is very much a Detroit player. Here he is with his high school sweetheart. They ended up breaking things off because he said due to the distance. But I think it was because he was already, getting it in with Miss Glee, Naya Rivera, the only woman who he proposed to. And they ended up breaking off their engagement because allegedly he was cheating on her with Ariana Grande. Let's get into what Miss Naya had to say.
That is the most hilarious thing that's like splashed all over the internet and getting like blown up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is one of those things because it was with Ariana Grande. He was sitting there. That is one of the things everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
So let's flush it out here.
Right. Yes.
All right. Tell me the tea. Spill it.
I never said they were cuddling.
Yeah.
I never said he cheated.
Mm-hmm.
I said she was sitting on a couch.
Right. Which is kind of weird, though, if you haven't heard from your fiancé.
And then you walk into his house, and there she is.
No, draw your own conclusions.
Right.
But I said she was sitting on a couch.
That's exactly what you said.
Okay, wait.
That's how I quoted you, too.
So even though she doesn't spell it out, the rumor was he was cheating with Ariana Grande. That's why they broke off the engagement. She ended up marrying somebody else, having a baby. He wrote his popular hit song, I Don't Fuck With You, because he made it seem like she was the problem when in reality, she knew her worth. Can you imagine looking for your man and he has his side chick sitting Indian style on his couch? Child, Big Sean gets around. He was also rumored to be linked to Little Mama. Let's get into this Breakfast Club clip.
But no, wait, hold on.
Big Sean.
Big Sean.
Big Sean.
There was a rumor they had posted a picture, and everybody said they was dating.
Shade the night.
Angela Yee. Listen to me. Pretty soon, I'll be getting married.
Woo, child, this is messy. And you know it's messy when Angela Yee get involved. I definitely believe they had something going on. The only reason they didn't go public because he went public with Ariana Grande. She didn't want the embarrassment. At this time, she was still dealing with the Jay-Z, Alicia Keys drama. So there you have it. And out of all the relationships, his most messiest and short-lived relationship is with Ariana Grande. And I think that's because she simply saw the writing on the wall. She knows exactly who he is. She had firsthand knowledge. They worked together. He was super jealous of her working with other men. He wrote about her poom poom and stayed down. She didn't like that. And she also alluded that he was an opportunist on top of him not being the typical family monogamous man. So who wants to be with somebody like that? The player is just in him. And in my humble opinion, Jhene Aiko is doing more damage waiting around for a ring than going to heal. But those are just my thoughts. I'm going to end it with this clip. And let me know your thoughts down below. I got to go. Bye, hoes.
Stuck with you. What?
Would you do that shit for me?
Hell no. I ain't competing for nothing, okay?
You said what?
I said I'm not competing for nothing. I don't compete, I complete. You heard me say? Let me run that back. I don't compete, I complete. And the difference between competing and completing is the L. You know what that L stands for? It stands for love. And you know what love stands for? Living on
valued energy.
And that's word to my dad. So.
And life is just love in full effect.
Exactly.
Woo.